I also told you I was interested in Joe, bitch, so no, I'm kidding.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Are we gonna have beef now?
Let's fight.
You ready for the after show?
I'm ready. We're ready to rock and roll.
A former chief stew, a current chief stew.
If we morphed into one chief stew, we
We'd
would
be-
probably be the world's best chief stew.
We would.
Honestly, bro, how you're looking right now, I'd shag it.
This is your first time being together in how long?
Too long!
Kate, I'm gonna give every crew member's name. I want you to give me your first impression of them.
Okay, I like this.
Oh, fun.
Chef Jono.
Fun at first is my vibe. I feel like you get a little bitchy.
We do get snippets of sass.
I did what I did, and I'll do it again.
He was just so insanely calm. I'm like, who is your breathwork coach?
That's nice in a chef, actually.
Well, it was, because, you know, I have had some very explosive chefs.
Just give me the avocado.
How many vacuums have you pushed? How many frying pans have you flipped? You stick to vacuums, I'll stick to cooking.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Not behaving like an adult.
I haven't got time to talk to you, Kate. I've got things professional. You might want to look at yourself in the mirror, girlfriend.
Like, I knew that I could walk into the galley and have a conversation.
That
And I wasn't going to get, like, knives thrown at my head.
That's huge.
He seemed confident, and I was praying that he knew how to cook.
Brie, green.
Correct.
It's leaking water. What?
Bree's like a bubbles.
Ambitious, confident.
She was definitely not confident. She probably cried 96% of the season.
But that's what yachting does.
But I'm a queen now. I know how to iron and fold sheets and bedding now.
Nathan.
Deckhand.
I love him so much.
Happy-go-lucky little overgrown leprechaun.
Nathan, lots of experience, very confident, but quiet in his confidence.
Nathan's like your little brother's best friend. He is just so funny.
And cute.
Him and Joe.
Joe.
Eyebrows.
Your introduction was special. My first word was talking about what I do to my anal cavity. I love finger blasting me bummo.
Yeah?
Just a quick one before I go to sleep.
As soon as I hear that pop, I'm in.
Joyful. He's an entertainer.
Get upset. No, she's leaving.
I firmly believe that Joe should have a future on Broadway.
And piano. I can tickle the ivories and I can tickle the ovaries if you're interested.
Ellie.
Gorgeous, sexy, available. I mean, who travels with a Playboy bunny costume?
I have at least one costume on me, just in case.
She's got balls.
Yeah,
You know, you
and
gotta
she's
give
not
it to the
scared of
bitch.
it. The
She's got
Balkan
balls.
balls.
Yeah.
Balkan balls.
The Balkan balls.
Ian.
Deckhand. I am sorry. Even for my own seasons, when it comes to deckhands, I'm like, I will never see you. What do we feel about him?
A nice guy who really loves rafting.
I've heard that much about the rivers that I feel like I've gone down them in a canoe as well.
From the age of 16, started working as a river guide.
Oh wait, can I
Did
say
it
something?
involve the river?
When I met him, he was like, so my dad is a canoeist, and then I watched episode 1, and he goes, my dad is a canoeist, and then they showed a picture, and I was like, oh, your dad is a canoeist. He makes canoes. But the entire season, I was just like, not that I thought about it often, but I thought he just couldn't say nurse, and his dad was a canoeist. Is a canoeist, man. Ian is a character, but a wonderful, wonderful, kind person.
He's a deckhand.
Yes, deckhand.
He's a deckhand.
Yeah.
Gail.
Has Leonardo DiCaprio seen her yet?
No.
Because is she under 25?
I know.
Gorgeous.
And I think what I love about her, because Gail was my boat bestie,
Yeah.
is she's so insanely attractive, but she's so humble and so down to earth.
Well, that sounds like somebody we know.
Who?
You.
Oh, that's so...
That's so nice. Yeah, I could see you guys being best friends. Like, a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, but just like so cool.
Captain Sandy.
I've known Sandy for a while. I've never worked for her, but I always had respect for her. Like I could work for her.
She's an absolute legend. She's a G. Proper G.
I just thought she was like this incredible, wise, amazing leader.
Yes.
For whatever reason, you walk into the room and you respect her
Nora.
immediately. And all of my thoughts of Sandy have held up and just grown.
I think there were moments where I felt like I was being like told off maybe too much.
The eggs were cold. Not sure why that is. So tomorrow, make sure their eggs are to order.
Okay, I'll check in with interior. But then I'm like, well, actually, this is her job, right? Like, she just needs to make sure that everyone's happy, not only the crew, but the guests who are paying to be here. So, yeah, much respect for her, honestly.
Aesha, she began with me.
So when I was like 8, I was really curious about how poo comes out. I put my finger up my bum.
Okay, I'm out of here. It's like a full circle.
I just did a poo that was like that long.
You're disgusting.
Can I tell you what my brother said about you?
What?
He's like, she's really grown on me, but then like, comes out of her mouth like, I took a long ass You know what? If she wants to talk about her she should talk about her So go, girl.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, I thought I sometimes talk but she takes it to another level in a good way.
Do I stink? Sorry. I did a fart before. I feel like it's lingering a long time. Do you guys know that I watched my very first premiere episode with Kate and I broke her
You did break my TV, but you know what? I knew this was going to be a great memory for years to come.
I just bowl into this apartment. I'm so excited, like this little puppy.
She was.
And I didn't realise, because I didn't check myself, that she had her TV on one side of her apartment and the cord going right across the middle of the room. Yeah.
So she crossed that. Yeah, crossed it. And it fell, and it was like in slow motion. We picked it up, and it was shards.
You know what Kate said to me? I remember this very well. I needed a new TV anyway.
I did. I did. Thank you. Thank you. My new TV was so great. Thank you so much.
See, what a
You're
lovely,
the best. So
nice.
that's how we met.
Yeah, so that's how we met. And I have had the utmost respect ever since.
Well,
and it's very cool to be sitting here with you because you were the queen of Below Deck.
That's so nice.
And it's so cool to be like trying to follow in your footsteps.
No, you're charting your own path. You're doing amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.